Welcome back. Opposition members grilled Forest Minister Philip Neri Rodriguez for allowing cutting of 58,000 trees for mining purpose. Opposition demanded that Forest Department should immediately restrict any further cutting of trees. Speaker Pratap Singh Rane termed the destruction as rape of Goa.
58,943 गेल्या 5 वर्षांत फॉरेस्ट लँडांतल्यो झाडां कापपाक किंवा फॉरेस्टांतली झाडां कापपाक प्रायवेट किंवा फॉरेस्ट मोस्टली फॉरेस्ट एरिया 58,943 झाडां कापपाचें परमिशन तुमी दिला. 58,943 trees have been cut for mining purposes. Since he became minister, almost 1 lakh trees have been permitted to be cut totally in the state, of which 60% almost is mine area. तुम्ही जे पनिशमेंट तांकां करता पळय 110 रुपया कोण जेलीन गेला कोणूच वचूं ना झाडां काप घेवन वच बरें तुजो रेकॉर्डूय सारको ना.
It looks very ridiculous that you cut 522 trees, then you cut something like 173, then you cut 332, and the fine is put is only 15,000. But look at this. Officially, unofficially, how many trees are being cut and what is the valuation? If you want Preservation of Tree Act, which was passed something in during your tenure, 84 or 86 something. Amend that act, no? And make fining is not an issue. Make criminality of those cases. And secondly, you see that these cases are not accompanied by a forest officer. Send it to the court.
And exactly, आज आम्ही discussionaचेर मुझे नदरे हाडला. So I'm happy to propose amendment because it is an old act.
But when will you bring the amendment?
I today itself I can decide.
Unfortunately, the trees have no votes. That's the trouble.
आम्ही सगळे डायरेक्टर आणि सगळे आम्ही विजिट वचून पळयल्यात जाल्यार सगळी थंय 400-500 काजूंची सपाट केल्ली आसा म्हणजे काजूच ना. आमकां आमच्या डिपार्टमेंटाकूच खबर ना आणि फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंटान ताका डायरेक्ट परमिशन दिला.
सर या खात्याक रानमारे खाते नाव दिल्या बरेशे
मायन बंद कर किशोर
I told him to initiate action. Minister also has promised that whatever, supposing he has encroached in the forest corporation, immediate action will be taken.
The other day I went, somehow my plane came down and I was looking down. It is totally a rape of Goa.
Our principal correspondent Murari Shetty, Aparna Gavanarkar with video journalist Anil Sanadi for Prudent Media.
Many of the government employees resumed their duty on Tuesday. On one side, government officers assure that the work has begun. On the other side, Government Employees Association claim that the strike is on.
In South Goa, most of the offices were functioning from Tuesday. In Savade, government officers claim that the work is going on smoothly in the offices, whereas employees claim that they are still on strike. In Murgaon, employees claim that their strike is on, but in emergency they tender services to the public.
मामलेदार ऑफिसांनी एक मेडिक्लेम इल्ली आसा. मेडिक्लेम म्हणटरी आमी दिवचीच पडली. आमकां रिक्वेस्ट केलो एक मेडिक्लेम आसा मामलेदारान रिक्वेस्ट केलो ओके मेडिक्लेम आमी दिली आनी हेल्थान अशें येयल्ले कोणाक कितें तरी जाय आसलें म्हणून तेंय आमी दिलें पूण कोणाक आम आदमी आमी दुखोना आनी आम आदमी अजून पर्यंत सक्सेस पिन ड्रॉप जाल्लें आसा वास्कोन तरी. हो आतां स्ट्रायक केन्ना जातलो आमी कंटिन्यू करतले जो मेरेन आमच्यो मागण्यो क्लियर जायना तो मेरेन आमचो स्ट्रायक चालूच आसतलो.
Mamladar of Murgaon Taluka, Rajesh Asgaonkar, says that Mamladar office is running smoothly with full attendance.
My Mamladar office is functioning as usual. There is no problem at all. Nor I have received any complaints from the public regarding any complaints. It is functioning.
But there is no inconvenience to the public.
No.
But they are on strike.
They are saying that they are on a strike. But at present, all my staff are present in the office and they are functioning. My office is functioning.
Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
The land acquisition for W Airport expansion is engulfed in a controversy. Bernard DeCosta, the landowner, has strongly opposed the land acquisition at the W Airport for parking. He says this land comes under a settlement zone and government wants to acquire it forcibly. He has termed the airport authority as colonialist.
The issue is regarding the land acquisition for the proposed expansion of Daboli Airport. a part of land owned by Bernard DaCosta at the said survey number 81 of about 36,800 square meters is designated as a settlement zone. He says despite of enough available land and space for parking as per the Vasco ODP, his land is proposed for acquisition. He has demanded that the notification for the land acquisition be revoked. He has blamed the airport authority for this confusion.
And they have the arrogance of power. They come from Delhi and they feel, who are these people? They don't deserve to own this land. We are more important than them. That is the attitude of these people. That's why everything they see, everybody in Goa, land is just taken over. Acquisitions are going right, left and center by the central government. It is very sad. We have to stand up. I stood up, I am proud. And they are trying to divide and rule. They are trying to put me against other Goans. That is very cheap.
Airport authority already has around 70,000 square meters of land near the airport. It is meant for parking. Bernard DaCosta feels it's unfair on the part of the higher authorities to acquire his land which comes under a settlement zone.
This acquisition was actually a wrong acquisition. When you have demarcated area of 76,000 for parking, you can't take settlement as parking. And let me say one thing, at the meeting and in other reports, there is a clear intention of not to use my land for parking, which is what it's acquired for. This land they said is for parking. No, they are not going to use it. There is a hidden agenda.
A reporter from Vasco, Surendra Madkaikar.
3 Goans have made the state and country proud with their acts of bravery. These Goans risked their lives while working in Iraq in 2004. Now they will be felicitated by the Australian government for their achievement.
3 Goans, Antonio Poe, Deepak Arundekar and Stephen Miranda have been nominated for the Australian Bravery Awards. These 3 Goan lads were working in Iraq in 2004. They were working in dining facility at the Al-Qasik Army Base. On the afternoon of August 8, 2004, terrorists exploded 2 truck bombs at the front of the dining facility, wreaking carnage, killing more than 50 people and destroying the building nearby headquarters complex. Into this confusion and risking their own lives and safety, they helped in rescue efforts by combing through the wreckage, helping to rescue injured and dying friends and colleagues. 32-year-old Antonio Poe, who was working as chef, calls the incident as unforgettable event in his life.
The moment I got the exposure, we fell down because all the glass and all broke. The building collapsed where I was doing my massage. So then I came out, one guy comes running and then from the defect, crying and then weeping, and then I asked him in Arabic. There was a Iraqi crew who's working for us. I asked him what happened, and then he told me in Arabic that there was exposure in the defect. The moment I got this news, I just went running. It was around about a kilometer. I went running just without forgetting there are mortar bombs still coming in the camp area. I did not worry about my life, and I just went running because I knew there are a lot of people who must have died and must be wounded.
Antonio was earlier felicitated by the American government for his brave rescue efforts just 15 days after the event. Now the Australian government will award him with the Commendation for Brave Conduct. We salute this young lad for his heroic act of bravery. Our reporter Jason Suarez with video journalist Devendra Kaukar.
Asha Charitable Trust has demanded special status for Goa. Convener Rui Dagama, through a letter, has asked the Chief Minister to pass a resolution during the ongoing Assembly session regarding special status. Rui says Goans will starve for land in future if the state does not get the special status.
Asha Family Responsibilities and Right Association along with village groups of Goa held a gathering on the issue of special status to Goa at Grace Church at Madgaon.
Constitution amend koritat आमी म्हणटा कितें आनी एक पाटी amend कर article 371 to amend कर आनी आमकां गोंया हे special provision दी so that आमची identity आमचें culture आनी आमची जमीन ही सांबाळपाक हे नेरून promise केल्लें.
Rui feels that land will be out of reach of Goans if special status is not conferred to Goa. Trust had a meeting on this issue on January 8th. The report of this highly attended meeting is already sent to the legislators.
एक रिपोर्ट मेमोरंडम बरोवन सगळे एमएलए कॅबिनेट मिनिस्टरांक बी सगळ्यांक धाडलेले. सो आतां आमी हो मुवमेंट आहा पळय तो हे स्पेशल प्रोविजन and special status under article 371 आमी सगळ्या लोकांक हांगा गांवांनी वचून उठयतले एक मुवमेंट करतले आनी आमचे एमएलए हांगा आहा पळय आमचे असेंब्लीन एक रेजोल्यूशन पास करून ते दिल्ली धाडूंक जाय. दिल्ली ते आमकां एमेंड करून दितलेच. सोनिया गांधी पासून 2 वर्सां फाटीं आयिल्ली हे सांगल्यार गोवा डिजर्व्स अ स्पेशल स्टेटस.
A reporter from Madgaon, Samir Bhatt.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.